One of British cycling's emerging talents, Harry Tanfield, is out to prove he belongs at World Tour level. Having attracted Katusha-Alpecin's attention with an impressive stage win at his home race, the Tour de Yorkshire, the former Canyon Iceberg rider now finds himself rubbing shoulders with the sport's star names while learning some valuable lessons.
In terms of the World Tour ambition, I've always had it in the back of my mind, but I never thought I was at the right level for it. And then last year, through the year, as I was getting stronger through the year, and I was hitting power PBs on the road in the time trials and stuff as well. And I was like, well, if I'm pushing this power, then I'm capable of doing riding at that level. So hopefully I could be a World Tour rider. That's kind of my thinking of it.
As well as winning in Yorkshire, Tanfield also picked up 2 Tour Series victories in 2018 and time trialled to silver medals at the Commonwealth Games and National Championships. Enough for Katusha to come calling.
I've been speaking to a few teams as well, Pro Conti level, and a few World Tour as well. And my agent had been speaking to them, and I hadn't actually spoke with the team director before, but he'd been doing work in the background, and likewise with my director, and so there'd been a lot of talk back and forth kind of thing, and I didn't really know what was happening, to be honest. But yeah, it was just randomly out of the blue. Just got a call from a number in Spain, and it was the team manager. So yeah, it was stopped my bike at the side of the road, and yeah, I had a good ride that day, definitely. It was really good to meet everyone in December. We had a team launch, and then off to the training camp. And I was really worried because I hadn't really been riding. I'd been riding the road, but I hadn't come off a World Tour season. I'd come from doing the UK riding and doing the track as well. So just the level that the volume that we were doing, I was kind of concerned. But when I got there, actually, I was one of the fittest guys there. So it was because everyone had just not really been riding their bikes for a month, as you would expect, from November. And I kind of had visions of me just getting my head absolutely kicked in around Mallorca and getting dropped and stuff. But no, it turned out to be okay, and I got through it really well. And then in January, we built from there too, and everyone's level had progressed, and I progressed as well just by getting back more on the road.
The 24-year-old would soon experience a baptism of fire, however, when he lined up at the Cobbled Classics for the first time.
It was a bit of a shock, really. I guess, so obviously we finished the January training camp, and then I went back to my apartment in Spain, which I'd been in, January, February into March time. So I always had some good training weather and stuff. And to be honest, yeah, I didn't really back off. Maybe I should have took some more rest time at different points in this early season. But because I'd done so little road riding with the track, I just kept going full on, just building. And went to the opening weekend, and it was just such a shock, I guess.
Starting with Omloop at Nieuwsblad, Tanfield would race 4 World Tour Classics over the spring, but finished just 1, coming 144th at Driedaagse Brugge de Panne.
The fight in the peloton and the positioning, and it's just so important, and being confident on the bike as well, and all these things are just small little details that really make a difference. And it does take a bit of time just to do a few races, just to kind of get your head sort of screwed into that kind of racing environment and that racing mindset and attitude and stuff. So yeah, the classics were just so hard. The HC races almost felt like, I don't know, I don't want to say easy, but they were like, the level between a HC and a World Tour race is phenomenal. The support's great that you get at the side of the road, and it really drives you on. I mean, I've just had no confidence this year. I've just been kind of just getting my handed to me, really. It's been hard, and I've just been suffering through training, and yeah, it's kind of just the reality of it. And obviously the goals and the ambitions of the team are a lot different now, and that range of freedom, what I had before, which was just limitless, is now more of a assigned team role. And I'm here to do my job, and that's for the good of the team, and that's how it works at this level. I'm just going to give it my all. Like I said, kind of work best if you just don't overthink it. It's like national TT. If you're thinking, God, I'm going to race Geraint Thomas, he's absolutely flying. He's going to go on to win the Tour, or he's going to, he's in the form of his life. You think, well, you're beaten before you've started, so it's kind of best just not to think that. You just got to just try and focus on yourself and making sure that you're the best on the day that you can be.